We came all this way and spent most of our time in the shop so far. Alright. Looks like all 1.5 to 2 skull. Oh, no, we got a 2.5 skull down here. This one actually seems like it might be pretty bitchin'. But we got good salvage across the board for everything except nosy neighbors. Capture base, attack and defend, a battle, an escort, another battle, and a destroy base. And then save the prototype is also escort, but it's in an urban environment. Let's start out with something simple. We'll do a battle in a city. Satellite surveillance pictures show a heavy lance was inserted on the planet's surface by a Comstar dropship. Fighting against Comstar, chat. Currently, we believe they're securing their LZ, preparing for whatever operation they have planned. Before they finish securing the area, we'd like you to interrupt them. They're heavily armed, so expect strong resistance. And Mate says, "Good night, everyone. How are you? Just came from work and had to wait 20 minutes waiting for a ride. Normally I'd be annoyed, but I got to watch a darkening of the moon. Just the second half, but it was at least not over a minute like last time I saw a darkening of the sun." Well, good to see you, Mate. Thanks for joining us on a Sunday. And hopefully the weekend is treating you well so far. Glad that you're finally off of work. Means you get to spend some more time with us. Alright, let's do it. Let's go, chat. We're gonna salvage the shit out of some Comstar. Alright. We already got our lance put together from the previous mission. Now we just gotta fill out the rest. Alright, hold on. So let's drop the Huron Warrior. We're gonna send in the Cat-Eye Joe. We're finally gonna take this thing out for a spin. Let me see. So we got the new Shadowhawk. We definitely want to put that in. I think we definitely need the Ben Richards. We always need a good scout mech. Let's see. Urban environment. The Firestarter could be good for that. The Blackjack could be good for that. Get up high and take shots with the large lasers. Or we take in the Hunchback. The goofball-ass Hunchback. Let's see. Let me get CVEX mounted up in there, Meg. Let me see. Erst, we're gonna drop you out of the Gladiator. Because you wanted to die in the Hunchback. So I guess we'll let you die in the Hunchback. Let me see. We need to get the vehicles on here as well. We'll go with this APC, and the LRM carrier. Wasteland, you've been our APC guy. King Bob, you've been out of action for a while, so you're gonna take over the Turhan. And then where's my... There we go. Black Hydra has been running the LRM carrier, so that's where we're gonna keep him. And that actually lets us field all 3 vehicles? CVEX has already got the Ben Richards. CVEX is our scout/insane man. Let me see. So we need a designated pilot for the Shadowhawk. Digital Arc has been in the Owens, but I think... Didn't we... Yeah, we tore down the Owens to make room for the Hunchback. So I think Digital Arc would then inherit the Shadowhawk. Yeah, Digital Arc would inherit the Shadowhawk. And then somebody needs to take over the Gladiator. I mean, chat, at this point, we have this problem where we have more mechs than we have pilots. No one gets to claim the title of Insane Man in this company. That's an honor that we all share. I mean, you are, speaking of sharing, You're all sharing the same brain cell. Let's see. So we got the Hollander. That's for Crappy. I think Dragon Master has been in the Jenner, so he might need an upgrade soon. We got Via was using the Fire Starter, and then Megas has been in the Blackjack Omni. So the Huron Warrior is currently unclaimed. So maybe we need to hire a pilot for the Huron Warrior. We're over tonnage. Oh, total lance tonnage must be less than 500 tons. Well, TX. Alright, well, we don't have a designated pilot for the Gladiator anyway. So, let's see. Does this thing have, we got jump jets on this thing? I don't remember. I don't think we do. Yeah, we don't have jump jets on this thing. So we can take any one of these light mechs. The Firestarter, the Hollander, the Jenner. I feel like Crappy hasn't been out for a while, but neither has Vio. Looking at it objectively, though, Dragon Master is the one who has the lowest amount of experience. So I'm going to put him in the Jenner. And that literally brings us in at 498 tons. We are literally just on... What the fuck is this bullshit? Total lance tonnage must be less than 500 tons. It says 498 tons, you asshole. We're under 400... We're under 500 tons. The fucking game cannot math, apparently. What is... I'm trying to figure out why... Why are we at this really weird tonnage, though? Why is it 498 tons? What is wrong with the tonnage? Like, why is it this odd number? Yeah, clearly somebody in the pilot seat put on weight. Let's see. Oh, yeah, the LRM carrier is 60 tons, but it's counting it as like 55-ish? Yeah, that's our problem. Okay. Well, dicks. Then we're gonna have to drop some tonnage elsewhere. Clear and reslot them? I mean, maybe. Isn't there a button to do that, chat? Isn't there a button to remove everything? Clear, there we go. Okay, so we're at 0 tons. Now, if I put in the carrier... Yeah, it's the LRM carrier. It says 56 tons, but it's not 56 tons. It's 60 tons. That's the problem. Okay, fair enough. I mean, I'm still gonna take the thing. It's just, we have to keep that in mind. I mean, I guess if weight's gonna be a problem, then I'll sit this one out. I really do want to take the Awesome out, though. Every time I've had the Gladiator, the pilot passes gas and the ammo detonates or the ejection seat fires. I mean, we haven't had that many problems with the Gladiator. I want to try the Mortar Awesome, though. I need to know if it works. As much as I hate to do it, I need to know if the Mortar Awesome works. Because if not, then we need to rethink it. Let's see. So we'll put in... I mean, we can put in the CVEX and the Ben Richards. We know we're going to do that. But Lancelot, I mean, we can leave the Lancelot out. We can put in the Blackjack Omni instead. Because it's basically the same design, but with a little less armor. Like, the Lancelot is 2400. It's got 4 large lasers. The Blackjack Omni is 1040 with jump jets and also 4 large lasers. So, like, it's the same design. It's just this is 10 tons lighter. Let me see. We need the Hunchback, and we need Ven in said Hunchback. We need the Shadowhawk, which we were giving to Digital Arc. We got the the Shadowhawk and Digital Arc. Then we got the Hunchback. We got Erst, taking that out for a spin. And then we had the Jenner with Dragon Master so that he can get some experience. And we're still over tonnage. Motherfucker. Kajibo says, dumb question, been out and about. Has the Mortar Awesome made an appearance? No. I'm trying to get it on the field this mission, but the weight limit is bugged right now. Because there's 1 or more vehicles that are not, like, for example, we found out that the carrier, the LRM carrier, is 60 tons, but it's counting it as 56 tons? That makes me unhappy. Yeah, I mean, if we had to, I guess we gotta drop the APC. Like, the rest of the mechs, I want to test. I need to test the Awesome to make sure that it's functional. I need to test the Hunchback. We need to test the Shadowhawk. We need to put them through their paces. Good, just pull a Steiner and throw in lances of assault mechs with no regard. I mean, because we don't get to play by the rules. Or we have to play by the rules and they don't. Why did I see red machine guns? Oh, that's why. Got it. We might need to fix that, but we're not gonna fix it right now. Chat, let's make it hot. Yeah, the Turhan's the one with the 2 large lasers. However, the Varger APC has 1100 armor. It is tanky as fuck. That's why I take it. Because we can tank a lot of damage with that APC. And Postal Truck gifting us sub to Rice ST. I still don't know if that's Ralph ST or Ralph Street. I'm just gonna assume it's Ralph Street. I know I change my mind every time, but I'm just gonna call you Ralph. But thank you, Postal Truck, for the gifted sub. And Ralph, welcome back into the cult of bad tactical decisions. And of course, I have to thank Postal Trout again for about an hour ago gifting a sub to Kailania, which I missed apparently. I don't know if that was during the BRB or if I just wasn't paying attention, but thank you once again, Postal Trout, for the gifted sub to Kailania. And Kailania, welcome back into the cult as well. Ralph Star Trek. Yeah, it could be. I don't know. I don't think Ralph has ever told me what the ST is. So... oh, well, there you go. Ralph Steiner. Why not just change your name to Ralph Steiner? Because ST seems like, you know, it seems a little obtuse. Or what you could do is, just because Ralph Steiner's probably taken chat, let's be honest. What you could do is change your name to XX Ralph 420 Steiner 69 XX. I guarantee you that name's not taken. Ralph Slippery Trout. Look here. You got a problem with trout, buddy? Capole, legend, and call yourself Archon Steiner? You could. Look, I'm just waiting. It's gonna happen. We're gonna get to a point in the canon where somebody gets, you know, ends up in the royal family, and we're gonna end up with, like, Jethro Steiner or something. ST is Samurai Tech. It's the next Curia-themed Battletech board game after Gothic. I mean, after Gothic, I can absolutely see them going in and doing, like, a Gundam/anime-themed thing. So yeah, can absolutely see that. Body Lee Steiner. There you go. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. Jethro is a cool name, though. Strong disagree. This is the part where where Ernst is gonna dox himself and tell us that his actual name is Jethro. And I have insulted him by saying that Jethro is not, in fact, a good name.
Command interface initiated.
Alright, here we go. And there we... God damn it, Ernst. There was not an invitation to dox yourself. Volfina says, gotta go, see you next week. Alright, Volfina, well, thanks for hanging out with us as always, and have an outstanding rest of your week. We will see you on the next one. Like, again, this is that thing, and we've talked about this before, chat, but like, the fastest way to get information out of people on the internet, and it doesn't matter what information it is, like, even if it's even if it's shit that you would have had to waterboard somebody to get out of them, all you gotta do is tell them definitively something that is wrong, and the urge to correct you will make them tell you whatever it is. So, like, if I'm like, hey, Ernst, I bet your name is Jethro, he's gonna be like, no, my name is, well, in this case, Quentin. Again, the fastest way to get the correct answer on the internet is to give the wrong answer. Anyway, let's go kill some Comstar, chat. Let's go kill some Comstar. We do not have any sensor contacts. Not yet, anyway. And it's a nighttime map, so it's probably gonna kill my performance.
I copy.
And of course, the Ben Richards doing what the Ben Richards do.
I got you. Right, Commander.
Oh god. Oh god. Ernst is faster than the Ben Richards.
Move into position.
He's faster than the Scout mech.
Rolling.
Is there... Okay, I was hoping there'd be a way for him to get down here and get on the road. I mean, I guess technically there is. I can careful maneuvers down onto the road here, and then next turn we can use the road to go fast. Comstar, are you okay? You can do it. You can do it. I believe in you. Uh-oh. There we go. music kind of crapped out there for a second.
I'm being flanked.
I'm sorry? What the fuck? Oh god, they did some kind of ambush bullshit. Why am I not surprised? This is Comstar. And of course, they're over here shooting my damn LRM carrier in the back. Okay, we got a 25-ton mech. Hey, 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 hey.
Watch the flank.
I'll allow it. It's Jason. I'll allow it. Okay, so we got a 25-ton and a 25-ton. Wow, man, they were talking about that heavy lance. This is probably the heaviest Comstar lance I've ever seen. That was the end of the playlist, chat. It's a Jason Sky playlist, but that's the end of the playlist. Sorry, let me see. I'm gonna get you guys some more background music. Hold on a second. Oh god. Alright, Chet. I'm gonna give you an option here. I'm gonna give you an option. You guys tell me which one you want to do. I'm gonna go with, and you just put it in the chat. Just put your answer in the chat. Taurian Concordant, Northwind Highlanders, or Clan Ghost Bear. I have not listened to any of these playlists, by the way. I'm just picking it based on the thumbnail. Seems overwhelmingly Highlanders. Alright. Somehow I'm not surprised.
Skipper.
I'm not surprised at all.
Lifting off.
I'm not surprised at all that the playlist starts with bagpipes. Let's see. We got a harasser with SRMs. We got a chevalier with large lasers. I'm gonna take out the SRM harasser first, or attempt to anyway.
All weapons. Go.
Alright, who's up next?
Receiving you.
Dragon Master. Alright. We're gonna have to... We're sending our light mechs back. And I think all he can hit is the Chevalier. Alright, fine.
Locking in all weapon systems.
No Cocaine Bear remix for us? Not yet. Look, this playlist is only an hour long. We're gonna have time for more playlists. Would you please stop attacking my LRM carrier?
Oh, damn it. Oh, that hit me in the meat.
Fucking ambush bullshit. My man's might still be alive. He's got 1 health pip. He might still be alive. I'm gonna be very angry if Black Hydra died because of some fucking ambush bullshit.
Reporting.
I'll be very fucking angry.
Consider it done. I believe this should have an effect.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
That's a kill.
We rebuilt the Blackjack Omni to use a bunch of light autocannons. I forgot. It doesn't have large lasers anymore. On another note, this music's really fitting. I mean, it's not really fitting for an ambush. It's a little too upbeat, but I'll take it. Then Travis rolling into the chat on a Sunday/Monday saying, "G'day, cunts. How is this fine day in the Inner Sphere?" Well, I mean, Black Hydra might be dead. Because we're fighting against Comstar, and Comstar is a bunch of fucking dicks, and they ambushed us and shot my LRM carrier in the back. Aside from that, it's been going pretty good, though.
Fun time.
Don't worry, we're gonna deal with this ambush with extreme prejudice.
I hear ya. Coordinates received.
Let's see. I want... Honestly, because it's a vehicle, I want acid on the SRM-4. There we go. And Postal try wasting no time to get the sub to Travis. Again, Travis, welcome back into the cult, but I imagine you probably would have subscribed if you're up on your own if Postal had given you more than 10 seconds to do so. But thank you, Postal, all the same, and Travis, welcome back in. Well, I mean, they're shooting at the APC, which is a thing that I intended to happen.
Come, Nerevar, friend or traitor, come.
Now. Yeah? 7 evasion for a hunchback? And yes, now grifting a sub to Craven Core. Thank you, yes, now for the gifted sub as well. And Craven Core, welcome or welcome back into the cult of bad tactical decisions. I'm gonna assume, since you're asking what my favorite mech is, that you must be relatively new. My favorite mech, without question, is the Awesome. Mostly aesthetically. But that's like if I had to... That's if I had to pick just one. Obviously, I have different favorite mechs in every class, but... I mean, the Marauder's a good mech. There's nothing wrong with liking the Marauder. I'm trying to decide how I want to do this. I mean, I guess it's Urst, so I guess the correct answer is charging to the enemy. Put me to the side. Yeah, alright. We can flank.
What a grand
hey,
and
look, we found the
intoxicating
rest of 'em.
innocence.
Mongoose. Mongoose. Yeah, typical Comstar. Typical Comstar composition. Now, we do have the medium lasers. We're not really gonna hit all that much with them, and if we do, it's not gonna do that much damage. It's all machine guns and X-pulses, Jesus. What about the other one?
All will be decided here, and I shall prevail.
I mean, I say that, and then my man's hits with both of them on less than 25% chance. I mean, we got at least 5... I think we had some friendly fire back there. Let me see. What's this other mongoose got? Small laser, a medium, and then 2 busted medium lasers. Alright.
I'm ready. Roger that.
Alright. Let's see what we got. I mean, we're trying to avoid collateral damage. We're not running a bunch of artillery this time around. Okay. Yeah, they're out here friendly firing themselves. Apparently. They just blew up one of their own vehicles. Either that or they're... Wait a minute. Are these not Comstar? Or is it just because we haven't actually put eyes on them yet, so we're not sure of their affiliation? I can't tell if they're...
What's up, boss?
I can't tell. I can't tell.
Copy that.
Okay, Artillery Marauder, or I'm sorry, Artillery Awesome is a go. I want... What do we got? Okay, here's what we got. I want Suppressant here. No, I want Flare here. I want Inferno here. And then I want Guided here. We're gonna hit them with a whole fucking salvo. Is it really worth it to waste on a mongoose though? Like, I feel like I'd rather save my you know what? I'm going to. I'm gonna save my ammunition, chat. I guess we could throw out some fast cam. We could throw out some fast cam. I'll tell you what, I'll do this. We brought the fast cam for a reason. Fast cam is useless against lights. Yes and no. Ammunition in this game is free. No, it is not. In BTA, at least, it is not free. Ammunition does cost you money. Well, I mean, we could attack the ground instead. Throw some fast cam out here in the middle of the intersection, or right here on the street and try to... I mean, fuck it.
Target confirmed.
Just throw some mines out in their path.
That didn't hit.
We're doing tactical stuff. We're doing tactics, chat.
Okay, now it's on.
That's why laser is a superior armament. If only it could do indirect. I mean, technically...
Confirmed.
If, Alright, here's what we'll do. I'm gonna use the jump jets because I want to get elevation on this asshole, but, technically, if you had, like, some parabolic mirrors in orbit, like on satellites, you could technically turn a laser into an indirect fire weapon.
Accuracy through volume of fire.
MLG streamers. Oh shit, Chad. We got MLG streamers. Multiple. Fury.
Picking up a new sensor trace. Looks like enemy reinforcements.
But they say you can get the same spread with LRM fast cam ammo. Correct. However, because we're using the most heretical awesome to ever exist, it is a ballistic platform. And as a direct result of that, is not able to use LRMs.
On it.
You can get better spread with log-mounted fast cams. Not seeing it for mortars. Yeah, we do have some, they're either augmented or improved or something. Some kind of improved fast cam. Okay, we're getting a little spread out, and I'm suddenly realizing that we have 2 full lances up here. We got some lights down here, and now we got another full lance of reinforcements rolling in. So, we might be getting overwhelmed numerically here. Then again, we're also talking about Comstar, who have a history of just throwing insane numbers of light mechs at people. I don't know why or how the fuck they're shooting at my APC when they're not even in visual range, but okay. I'm gonna assume, though, that most of their mechs are gonna be light mechs just because of the initiative phase that they're in. Like, if you look, the majority of their stuff is in phase 7 and 6, which means most of their stuff is probably lights and mediums.
You've got nothing! You hear me?
They ate a bunch of
Come,
carrots before
Nerevar,
this fight.
friend or
I mean,
traitor, come.
You know? Alright, this is the moment. Oh, wait, never mind. I forget. For some reason, I was thinking that this was Earth. Where did the other guy go? Chet? Oh, he ran away. Alright. Alright, if we do the charge damage, we potentially do 50 damage to ourselves. But we potentially do 200 damage to him. The only problem is, this is a fucking hunchback with an XL engine in it. And I have no control over where that damage is gonna go. I'm gonna let Urs decide. Urs, charge or no charge? I mean, it could be funny. It could also be very expensive. But hey, why not?
Position confirmed.
So we did...
A noble blow indeed.
Oh, yeah, no. He's gone. He has been rendered into the past tense. He has been rendered into the past tense. Let me see. Trying to figure out where the damage went. Okay, the damage went into one of the arms. That is perfectly acceptable. I'll allow it.
Waiting on you, Commander. No need to tell me.
Speaking of rendering people into the past tense, can we please get rid of this fucking Chevalier?
Take this.
So that I can move on to, like, getting the rest of the lance moving
I feel
toward
bad
the
about
enemy.
shooting the little guys.
Bro got run over Looney Tunes style? Yeah, he did. He got flattened like Wile E. Coyote.
Orders?
Alright, let's go ahead and pull the APC back.
I'm walking here.
Let's bring them to us. Laser AMS putting in the work. 4 out of 5 ain't bad.
Yes, Commander.
Megas, let's see. Go ahead and sprint you up here. No visual. I think we're gonna need to get our scout mech in.
Careful. They're looping around back.
Again, how the fuck are they seeing me? They have nothing back here anymore. We've killed their ambush units. How the fuck do they know where my people are?
What are your orders, Skipper?
Like, they're taking perfectly accurate shots at my guys, and they shouldn't even be able to see them.
Copy that, Commander.
Orders.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but I don't like it. See if we can put out some more fast cam. It does not appear to have slowed them down all that much. But I'll continue to do it.
Damage is minor, Commander. Hot damn. Let's do this.
Skipper?
Alright, we gotta jump CVEX down. And then next turn we'll have him go do some scouting for us. The AI cheats. I mean, they're very clearly cheating because they can't fucking see my units, but they're still hitting them. As if they could.
Ready for orders.
The question is, do I think that Erst and the Jenner Dragon Master can take care of these guys? Because we got a 25-ton mech, which means probably another mongoose. Like, all of their mechs are light mechs, but again, death by 1,000 cuts. Okay, here's what I'll do. We'll move into cover in the trees over here. We'll see. We'll see how the engagement goes. I am going to continue moving the lance up. So as long as they can hold their own, I'll be able to bring up more reinforcements to back them up. Oh god, it's another Savannah Master. No, Daddy, please, not the Savannah Master. I mean, the only reason that we one-shotted the mongoose was because we charged
I
it.
hear ya.
Charge does a shitload of damage, especially if you outweigh the target. So, like, because it was a medium mech charging into a light mech, we did extra damage. Is essentially what happened. I'm gonna have to send Digital Arc this way because he's got nothing but shorter range weapons. And this is gonna be a close range engagement, so I'm gonna send him this way to back up our other guys. When I get my tank, I want to be named Sodomizer. I don't... Why are you the way you are? Let's see. We can only lock onto this guy, but let's see. Probably a mongoose.
Sensors locked on.
Oh, it's a raptor. Excuse me all the hell. Wait, another fucking lance? Are you kidding me?
Come, Nerevar, friend or traitor, come.
Let's see. We're gonna do the punch. Actually, I'm gonna vigilance first. Because you're gonna need that extra defense. And then I want you to get in here. Wait, what? Excuse you? Okay, there we go. For whatever reason, the game was like flipping the fuck out. What? Okay, we got a little bit of a problem here. The game is having an issue.
Got it.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but the game is very,
A noble
very
blow
clearly
indeed.
having an issue right now.
Farewell, sweet Nerevar.
And Travis is continuing their gift sub from Postal Trout.
Farewell, sweet
Thank you,
Nerevar.
Travis, for choosing to continue the gift sub and also preemptively avoiding somebody gifting you a sub next month. Oh, look, he fell down. That's also something that Comstar is pretty infamous for, is really shitty piloting rolls.
Standing by. On my way.
Can we save mid-mission? We cannot. So we're gonna have to finish this mission. Don't get me wrong. The thing is, urban maps just are not great. They're not very well optimized. Urban maps
Awaiting
always
order.
run like dog shit. Alright, I think it's time to come to grips with the enemy. Oh my god, it's a Hetzer. And an antique drill sim. Hetzers do indeed gonna hetz, so we need to do something about that. Let's see, we got 64% chance on the drill sim and only 38% on the Hetzer. I kind of want to just take the Hetzer or the Drillson off the field. So let's precise strike. And then we'll take the shot at 80% chance. What do we got for ammo? Oh. Chat, we got some more Brigador music. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I gotta know. How much structure does the Hetzer have? 100. So we're not... I don't think we're gonna be able to do enough damage. Even if we hit with all the shots to the Hetzer, we're not gonna be able to destroy it. The Drillson, on the other hand... Oh no, the Drillson has even more structure. Jesus. This is the worst Hetzer of all time. It's only got 575 armor. So if we hit with every single shot, we're potentially doing 12 structure damage. Then Urs gifting a sub to Loki Wee, first time chatter. Thank you, Urs, for the massive generosity and the massive chicken. And of course, Loki Wee, welcome into the cult of bad tactical decisions. And to the stream says, I have been blasted. You have indeed. Again, if you ever want to sub to this channel, do it during off hours, because my people will absolutely slap you in the face with collateral gift subs. That's just a thing they do. Could also potentially get... Yeah, I mean, that's the advantage to piercing ammo, is that you can get a lot of good crits on it. Why is it showing 0 internal damage? Is the range? Oh, yeah, okay. So we're so far away, we're not even going to be doing any piercing damage. So never mind. Let's not do that then. Alright, let's just headset the Hetzer, I guess?
I understand.
That's not too bad. Not too bad.
Confirmed.
I'm just saying, chat, if you ever want to listen to Synthwave, motherfucking Brigador soundtrack. All day, day. The Brigador soundtrack is
Roger,
where
Skipper.
it's at.
Kicking it.
Do I have better chances with the slug? Now. Better chances with the cluster. Alright, take a shot. Actually, you know what? Precise strike. And then take the shot. Brigador stream win? Maybe someday. If y'all really want to see Brigador, I don't have a problem with it. I love Brigador. Like I said, I played the shit out of Brigador. But again, Brigador is also like 10 years old, as we were just talking about earlier. God damn, how many mechs do they have?
Good to go. On the move.
Alright, let's get off the fast cam. Might as well do the flare. God bless it. We'll turn on the flare. And then let's just AoE and guided. Or maybe we go for the Drillson and hope for some extra... Hope for some extra hits in the AoE. Because the mortar's going to do damage in the hexes around it. Oh, that's right.
Firing on target.
Target illuminated. Times 8.
It's go time.
Andy's on fire. Andy's taking a bunch of damage. Like, there's so much shit. They keep falling down. There's so much shit. I don't know what they're moving at any given moment. Bad piloting rules for Comstar. That's their whole thing, is just bad piloting rules.
Yup. Aye, aye, Skipper. Full speed. No target.
I'll go ahead and sensor lock this donkey just to make him easier to hit. Since we can't shoot at him. Wait, was that a 50-tonner? No, it was a 30-tonner. There's a 55-tonner, though. It's like the only decent tonnage... Well, no, they got a 40-tonner out there as well. Again, they're bogging us down with the chaff.
Heading out.
They are bogging us down with chaff.
Targeting for an outward
Which,
strike.
it's not a terrible strategy. They're just... It's kind of irritating. Alright, so we got another mech that's running away. We got somebody taking an LBX shot, which that's to be expected. We're in visual range, so... Are they DCMS?
Come, Nerevar, friend or traitor,
I mean, they're
come.
sure as hell fighting like them. Let me see. We'll move to the side just because I don't want you showing your back entirely to the enemy.
A noble blow indeed.
There's the punch. Again, this hunchback is not meant to kill things, it's just meant to be a distraction. Oh, we got a sentinel. That's maybe not great. Let's see what you're packing. An Ultra AC-5 and a small laser. Your Streak SRM-2 is busted.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Alright. If I sprint? What are my chances? Oh, that's good chances. That's good chances. I like it. Do it.
Got it. Max speed, no shooting.
And then hit him with a business. Hit him with the business. Acid, Inferno. I'm actually okay with Inferno. Just in case he survives, I want him overheating. Just in case. I want him to be heated up. The hunchback could be both with the right mods. I mean, you're not wrong. Again, the hilarity of Comstar and their terrible piloting.
I live to serve.
They are absolutely the worst. I mean, I guess you could make the argument that, like, Comstar has historically in the setting mostly gotten by not on the strength of their pilots, but on the strength of the goofball ass technology that they have access to. Like, they have access to some insane technology that a lot of other factions don't for most of the setting. And so, like, when it comes to actual fighting on a battlefield, they're not actually that good. Let me see. Give me... There we go. I have the high ground, Anakin. Okay, we're still not doing any damage, but I can switch over to precision ammo. And fuck it, we'll go ahead and Battle Lord as well. Just to increase the damage and try to take this Hetzer off the field as quickly as possible. I mean, we hit with pretty much every shot, but we still didn't punch the armor. More a manipulator than a fighter. No, I agree. And again, that's kind of my point, is... It's reflected in their extremely poor piloting rules.
Ready to rock. Affirmative, Commander.
And Hetzer's gonna hits, so we're gonna hit him right back. As a matter of fact, could cluster slug. I mean, if I Battle Lord, to give myself some bonus damage and accuracy, I like the mods. Vin, you got this, buddy.
Locking on with all weapons.
Boom, there you go. Slud to the face. No more Hetzer. No more Hetzer. Comstar wants to be the only people with Star League tech. That's why they destroyed the Turpets before the Taurian could salvage it and tried to destroy the Great F Legend. No, I agree. They are... What if the Brotherhood of Steel, but more overtly evil? As opposed to Bethesda's take, which is, they're actually totally the good guys, you guys, except for every once in a while when we want specific characters to be the bad guys. Or morally gray as Bethesda is capable of, at
Waiting
least.
for orders.
Let me see. I don't want to fire mortars at my own guys. So let's do this. Give me... Okay, here's what we'll do. I'm gonna go Inferno here and Suppressant here.
Roger that.
right. So, I mean, and again, we've talked about this at length, but I'll say my concern is not necessarily that the Brotherhood of Steel should be portrayed as bad guys, but more that they're portrayed, at least in Bethesda's games,
your orders,
as overtly being the good guys. Like, I don't have a problem with them not being villains. I just don't like the characterization that they're somehow the good guys, because they're really not. Like, they only give a shit about themselves. They're not interested in helping anybody else. And I don't like the characterization that, like, oh, they're the good guys, though. Yeah, Fallout 4 is the first time that they've kind of, like, and even then, they're kind of, again, in this morally gray area. Where it's like, yeah, there's a couple of people that are calling the shots that are more overtly bad, but everybody else is just kind of like, oh, this is just the best option.
Firing.
Which is why the NCR was eating their lunch. I mean, I would argue that New Vegas in general was just better written in terms of lore and in terms of, like, and I think Alan Moore, for those of you that don't know, Alan Moore of Watchmen fame, if you've ever listened to Alan Moore talk about, like, writing good characters and things like that, that's one of his tenets, is in order to make good and compelling stories, like, you need to think about the real-world consequences of the stuff that happens in your stories. Like, it's not enough to just write a cool thing that happens because it's a cool thing that happens. Like, you have to consider, okay, if this character or this faction does X, Y, or Z, what effect does that have downstream? How does that affect the world? How does that affect the other factions? And a lot of fiction writers don't make those considerations. That's not to say that nobody does it, but, like, if you want to write a truly good story, you have to think about, like, okay, if you have this super elite force with incredibly advanced technology,
I'm here.
do they really stand a chance against, you know, for example, a well-organized or at least somewhat organized military that has access to far more manpower and equipment? Like, at the end of the day, that's the real question. The Brotherhood of Steel were never gonna beat the NCR, and it's stupid that they even tried. And that's kind of the point, is that it's supposed to be an indictment of the leadership of the Brotherhood in the Mojave. That they even tried to fight the NCR. Because anyone who looks at it
Come, Nerevar,
for even a
friend or
moment,
traitor,
who
come.
understands even the barest hints of logic will know, like, no, that was never a fight you were gonna win. I give him the business first.
Moving out.
A noble blow
Oh,
indeed.
we got a punch through. And the lasers. There you go. We're doing a bunch of stability damage to this donkey. He's starting to sweat. He's starting to sweat. Oh, what do we got? What is that? It's a Kintaro. Well, how about
What
that?
can I do for you?
It's a Kintaro. I mean, the punch technically does more stability damage. I'm gonna go for it, chat. I'm gonna go for the punch. Because here's the thing. If we can knock this dude down, he's basically toast.
Uh-huh. This is gonna be good.
Take a dirt
Another
nap,
hit like that,
loser.
and you're toast.
He also lost his Ultra AC5, so he's basically... he's useless now. Yep, gave him the sweet chin music. Gave him the sweet chin music. Excuse you? Oh, that's laser AMS. It's laser AMS. Alright, who's up next? Megas?
Orders?
Megas. Where can you jump to, buddy? Not a whole lot of places. I would really rather keep the high ground, but I don't think we're gonna get it.
Firing jump jet.
The Drillson is still just kind of sitting there. Drillson's got an LRM-5 I'm not real worried about. The Locust has only got machine guns and medium lasers, and he lost the leg, so he's basically dead already. I'll take a shot at the Drillson. See if we can get him off the field. That would be a negative. The only good guys in the Fallout besides the dog were the boomers. I mean, boomers, maybe. The dog, definitely. I mean, it's a dog.
Confirmed.
Doggo's obviously gonna be good.
Roger that, Commander.
Alright, what do we got? Chat. A lot of you are going to look at this, and you're not going to be excited. One person in the chat is going to be very excited. I told you, chat. I told you one person in the chat was going to be very excited. LBX-10 Hussar. Let's see. Does it have the turret? Thermal gear, ammo, engine, LBX. Doesn't look like it. I don't see the turret. Improved communications. But it doesn't look like it has the 360 turret. Don't want the ballistics version. Well, I mean, to be honest, we're probably not going to get the chance to salvage it anyway. But let's see if we can get rid of this antique Drillson.
Engaging target.
We can indeed get rid of this antique Drillson. Outstanding.
I need a new target.
Grab it because a mech is a mech. A mech is indeed a mech. But not all mechs are created equal. Again, some mechs get a chance because you take what you can get.
Standing by.
Okay, so we got 3 mechs pushing this line. I think I'll continue to help them with that, and then everybody else is pushing this group. I need to tone down my outgoing because we're starting to build up heat. Actually, no, we're not. Nice. Let me see. Hussar. Give me... I'll hit him with some acid. Acid and AoE. And then we'll hit him with... Inferno? Yeah, I'm good with that. And let's go for Precise Strike. Because Precise Strike is cold shots for me, and I'm going to try to hit him in the head. We did hit him in the head. Outstanding.
Solid connection on that one.
Let's go.
The question is it the head armor that we stripped? It was not. Okay, just let me... Okay, is that the mongoose?
This is getting tiresome.
No, that's the raptor. I'm sorry, it's one of several raptors.